What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Hungary again, as we are still in Hungary. Very soon we're going to be going to the next country. We are still on our tour. We are still on our world tour. We've been out of our country, out of South Africa for almost 2 months now, going from country to country. And this is still another update I want to be giving you guys. All right, traveling has opened my eyes to a lot of adventures, has opened my eyes to seeing how business is done in different continents, in different jurisdictions, in different countries, how different cultures interact, different races. So traveling is something which you can never put a price on. If you have an opportunity, guys, traveling is education which you can never ignore. The universe is like a book, and he who doesn't travel read just a page. So as I'm still on my travel, I've made up my mind on something which I've been contemplating for some time now. My students have always asked, which is about prop firms. All right, if you guys know my humble beginnings or my story when it comes to forex trading, I was trained by a prop firm 8 years ago. When I just started in forex trading, I didn't know what forex trading was. In short, I was the first person in Cameroon, or the first person in my country, to ever heard about forex trading. So after trying to navigate my way, I finally stumbled on a company. That time it was Apparel Fund. I think they are out of business now. It was a hedge fund, or it was a prop firm by that time. So they are the ones that trained me how to trade. So I was trained as an institutional trader. I was trained to trade as an institutional trader before I even started trading as a retail trader. So I know how the big guys trade. I know how the big guys up there, how they want to eat your stop losses, how stop loss huntings, how they want to eat your accounts. I know how they work. That is how I was trained. All right. So since I was trained by a prop firm and I traded with Apparel Fund, there's a video I made with all those statistics and everything. I think the first video I ever uploaded on my channel. So since I was trained by a prop firm, and I traded with them with almost about $2,000 live account. That's where I made my own money. That's where I made my own money to be able to quit and started trading on my own. So after making almost about 30 or 50,000 from the live account I was trading with that particular prop firm, I was like, no, I want to go private. I want to be able to build my own empire. I want to be able to trade on my own. That's why I started trading on my own, and the rest is history. And that is where I am today when it comes to forex trading. But now I've done a lot of research, and my students have asked me a couple of times, like, what is the best way to go with prop firms, or what is the best way to raise capital when it comes to forex trading? Or I've taught them almost all these strategies, almost about 6 different strategies on how to make money. They see me making this money, but they have small capitals. So when they have this small capital, they ask me, okay, what is the best way to go with this small capital? Because in forex trading, you won't make anything reasonable if you don't have a reasonable account. Doesn't make sense. That's just how the forex market is. You won't be able to make any reasonable money if you don't have a reasonable account. And 95% of my subscribers can only afford a very small account. So how do you navigate from having a small $100 account to trading with $200,000? How do you navigate from having a $1,000 account to trading with $500,000? All right, that is where prop firms come into play. And I always like to say, I'm a mentor or I'm a teacher that I always like to say, do what I do, not just what I say. So I'm going to be taking the lead again after traveling and seeing how I've even seen the offices of some of these prop firms, like my Forex firm, FTMO, 8 Funding, the Funded Trading Plus, the 5%. After trading and even seeing some of the people who own some of these companies face to face, I've decided that, okay, I'm going to be taking a step back again into prop firms, but now I'm coming back in a big style. I'm not going to be trading with a $100,000 account. I'm not going to be trading with a $200,000 account. My portfolio with different prop firms, because I'm going to be picking the top prop firms. So make sure you follow me on this journey, because I'm going to be sharing just the best. I already know how these prop firms operate. So you need to understand, I already know how these prop firms operate. So make sure you follow me on this particular journey, because I'm going to be sharing just the best prop firms to follow, the strategies to use, the secret. Some of them have hidden rules, how to go about those hidden rules, how to pass challenges, and stuffs like that. All right, so this is also what are some of the advantages of using a prop firm. The main advantage, because I won't talk about them giving you education, although back in my days, my own prop firm actually trained me because they didn't want me to blow their money. Back in the days, about 8 years back, they didn't have a risk mitigation like we have today. So I was trading their raw capital. They gave me the $200,000 and you could see that you could blow all the $200,000. So they didn't have risk parameters that say, no, you should only risk 5% or no, I was trading a raw 200,000. But today, with all the risk parameters and stuff, you can't easily blow an account when it comes to prop firms, right? So I'm going to be showing you steps on how to pass your challenges, on how to get from just being an evaluation trader to a funded trader, withdrawal methods and stuff like that. So if you are excited to follow me on this journey, just let me know anything you want to follow me, anything you might want, or any question you have concerning prop firms. All right, any question you have concerning prop firms, let me know on the comment section, and I promise I always reply to 99% of all the comments on my video by myself, not by my assistant. All the comments on my video, I always like to reply by myself. So any question you have about prop firms, the best prop firm, like I said, I'm going to be bringing the best prop firms to you, which one you guys should choose, how you should be able to trade, how you should be able to withdraw, and I'm going to be showing you guys examples. I'm going to be leading by example. I'm going to be showing you guys from my own account. So I'm going to be starting by buying maybe a $100,000 or a $200,000 or a $300,000 or a $500,000 account, or I'm going to be having accounts with different companies, and if you have to add all that portfolio, it will be giving you about $500,000, and I'll show you how I'll move from an evaluation trader from phase 1, phase 2 to being a funded trader to actually cashing out bid when it comes to trading with prop firms. Because the key thing when it comes to trading with prop firms is once you already know how to trade. All right, don't just say, okay, since I already know where I can get capital to trade, I'm just going to know. Prop firms is still going to be the easier way for you to lose everything you have. You need to already have a proven strategy, a strategy you believe in. Then you use that strategy on a prop firm. No matter the challenges, no matter the steps they give you on any challenge, you'll be able to pass that step. All right, let's just take a prop firm like let's just take the funded trader, right? And we'll take the normal challenge. Let's just take their royal challenge. Under the royal challenge, let me quickly just show you guys something. I think I'm just going to quickly share my screen to show you guys something, all right? So as you guys can see, this is actually the account I bought yesterday, right? I bought this account yesterday, and if you can see somewhere here, this is a $100,000 account. The account is actually in process. So in progress, sorry, the account is actually in progress. And if you have to come down here, you actually see I have some trades actually up and running. My win rate here is 100% because I've closed a couple of trades and my win rate is 100%. But anyway, this is just the dashboard of the funded trader. And if I have to go back here, under the funded trader, this is just an example of some of their popular rules. Like, let's just say, okay, you buy a $300,000 account with the funded trader, and the $300,000 account will cost you about $1,000. Or let's just take $200,000. $200,000 will cost you $1,000, right? And that $1,000, you actually use that money to buy $300,000 of funded money. But now, before they actually give you that $200,000 of funded money, you actually have to pass through some phases. Those phases are supposed to prove to the prop firm that you actually know how to trade, because they wouldn't just want to give you their money for you to come and blow it. So phase 1 is just for you to make 8%. Just for you to make 8%. Just for you to make 8%. Because if you can see here, phase 1 is for you to make 8% of that capital. Just 8% of $200,000, which is $16,000. As soon as you make $16,000, that is it. They're gonna move you from phase 1 to phase 2. On phase 2, you just need to make 10%, just 10% of $200,000. If you are using just a standard lot, you can use a week to be able to pass all these 2 phases. Or even if you are a very conservative trader, you can use 2 weeks to pass all these phases and you become a funded trader. Becoming a funded trader with $200,000 and you are using just two standard lots. In a month, if you make just 500 pips with 2 standard lots, you'll be making about $10,000. And see, the profit here, you are going to keep 80%. 80% of $10,000 is $8,000. And the prop firm will keep just 2%. So at the end of the month, that your small $1,000 account that you used to buy a $200,000 account, you've been able to use it to leverage. So it's more like leverage. Now you are cashing out $8,000 profit. And I just use the least case scenario. $200,000, you can use even a lot size of 10, a lot size of 20 on a $200,000 account. So I was using the least case scenario for a very conservative trader. So can you guys see the opportunities? You can even buy even the $50,000 account with just $300. With $300, you buy the $50,000 account. The same, you just need to make 8%, which is just 4,000. Phase 1, they'll put you on phase 2, you make just 5%, then that's it. They put you on the funded account, they give you $50,000. With that $50,000, you can use even 2 standard lot again, or just 1 standard lot. In a month, if you make just 200 pips, you'll be making almost about $2,000 to $3,000 on an account you bought with just $200 or just $300. You see how the model of prop firms is something which is very, very realistic. So if you don't have maybe $50,000 private capital, or you are not a big private trader like myself, then the best way for you to be able to easily have a bigger pool of capital to trade is through prop firms. So as I said, I'm going to be taking a step back. I just showed you guys an account already. That was a $100,000 account which I just bought yesterday, and some of this account I'm going to be passing some of these challenges within a day. Even though you can see here they can give you up to 35 days, right? They give you up to 35 days. Up to 30, you can see this is day 2, meaning I just bought the account yesterday. This is actually day 2, and they give you up to 30 days to pass a phase. But some of these phases I'm going to be passing in a day. I'm going to be passing in 2 days. But now this is not a marathon. This is more like a step by step. It's a gradual thing, and I'm going to be showing you guys all the steps. So if you're excited about prop firms and you want to go with me on this particular journey, just let me know. If you have any question about prop firms on the video description. I'm going to be also having my recommended prop firms. So if you want to know my recommended or use my recommended prop firms, make sure you check the links on the video description, because those are the prop firms I'm going to be using. The prop firms I'm going to be using to trade, the prop firms I'm going to be using to cash out, and I will show you guys all the examples. All right, most of you guys, when I show you guys examples on all my other trades, you guys say, no, this is demo, this is that, but I always show you guys even my MT5 dashboard, even my live accounts, and it's the same thing I'm still going to be doing with this prop firm. So if you're excited to know more about to follow me on this particular journey, make sure you smash the subscribe button below to subscribe to the channel, so that as I'm going on this particular journey, you'll be able to see how I'm taking a $100 account of funded money, I'm cashing out $20,000, $40,000, or I'm growing that portfolio to $500,000 to even $1 million. There will be time where I'll have $1 million portfolio that will be trading, or even $2 million. It's possible. All right. So most important thing is for you to know how to trade, because prop firms will be begging you. They'll be begging you, come and take our money and trade, because it's a win-win situation. You make profit at the end of the day. You keep 80%, they'll keep 20%, or you keep 70%, they keep 30%. It's a win-win situation. All right. So if you want to follow me on this journey, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you check the links below to use the same prop firm I use. As I said, we are still on our tour. We've been out of our country. We've been out of South Africa for almost 2 months now. We're going from one country to the other. We are just touring, and I'm still trading and traveling. So long as there's internet, you can see this is Hungary. We're actually in Budapest. We're in Budapest, Hungary. The place is very, very beautiful. The apartments are top-notch. Clean. Internet is super fast. We have all the convenience we still need if we were back in South Africa. And we are still continuing. We still have about 10 countries to go. So if you want to follow us on that journey, click on this playlist to watch the other videos which we've uploaded. Click here to watch a video I made about prop firms. Click here to subscribe on the channel, and I'll see you guys on these other videos. Peace.